All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. That's a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the... 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Mike zero! Mike zero!
From the gun, Levis. Downfield to DK. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
22 Linda. Tracy. 29's down. 22 Rita.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Levis, yet again. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. The Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Young on the return. Him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here's a design run. This is ahead for about 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down Colts.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Complete Derrick Henry. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight, and 24 Linda, tonight can they see green? Wheels. Out on. 6. Hey, mayday. 29 down, 22 Rita. Here I'm down, 9 down, 49 Rita. Tracy, tonight, Troy. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Levis. Escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Now Levis. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third and short yardage, Levis. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tracy,
Levis back to throw. Caught by his back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
22 window.
First and 10, it's Levis. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Diamond. And 24 Linda, second and 18 green. Hey, I'm back. Out on. Hey, mayday. 29's down, 22 Rita. Hero's down, 90's down, 49 Rita. Set.
Levis throwing again on second down. Completes downfield to Felton. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Levis throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Right side 4. Odd. 18.
And again, it's Levis. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down and goal to go.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars break the tie here in the 1st. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Young on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. This is our last play of the quarter. This play's a design run. He loses the football. Oh, the Jags got it.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
Short! 20 Rita! Here we go.
Levis now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Second down, looking for options. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, Levis. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. Into the hands of Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts, first down. First and 10.
They'll go play action on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They're going for this. This is a heater going deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jaguars getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate,
and he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Young on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 32.
This is Henry on 2nd. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
13.
Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars.
Onside kick.
All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
On 1st down, here's Levis. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on, Tracy. Hey, stand up. Diamond up.
Throwing is Levis. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Whew, I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Hot on. 54, 29 down, 22 Rita.
Throwing is Levis on third down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Diamond.
Levis, yet again. On target to Thornton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And 24 Linda, track 22 Linda. Hot on.
It's Levis once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Tracy, in a kid, ready to go. Hey, Nate, Panda. Wheels.
Shotgun now for Levis. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
In a kid, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Levis. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars both racing them to the halftime locker room. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Young on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Working now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. the INT. And the Jaguars have it just a hair or two shy of midfield.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. Yeah, and there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. And he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. That one's complete, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Levis to the air now. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throw here, third down. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score, Jaguars 49, Colts 13.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Flying down the middle with Henry. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. First down, and they go right back to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Makes the tackle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Running once more with Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Putting a receiver in motion. Into Henry on the inside handoff. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Hand up. 49's down. Diamond. 22 Linda.
Levis here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Levis setting to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Tracy.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hand up. 49's down. Like 54. And 18. Diamond. 22 Linda. 16.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
Zero's down, Mike's down. Mike zero, Mike zero. Side.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
And 24. Here we go. 20 Rita. 54 Rita. Side. Out on. Tracy. Side. Panda. 29's down. 22. Diamond. Side.
Third and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Young on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now a run with Henry. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
A give to Henry. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Going with King Henry here. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Colts first down. A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
Running this with Henry. He brushed him off with ease. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts take a small chunk off that lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They've got a man in motion.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
Colts 29.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Levis now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Yield! Yield! Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday! Panda! 20 Rita! And 24 Linda! Flat grenade T, green!
First and 10, it's Levis. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. It's going to set up second and 1 at most.
At the 15-yard line.
49's down, like 54. And 18. Hero's down, 90 down, 49. 54 Rita, hut. 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
From the gun, Levis. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the
49,
11-yard
like 49. And 18. And he's hot.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Dom, short. Tracy. Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Or 54, Mike 54. It's Panda.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Mike 0, Mike 0. Off. Diamond. Hey, here, I'm back. Here, I'm back. Here, I'm back. 54 Rita, hut.
Levis to throw on fourth down. Has it down close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
2-point try coming up. Levis and his offense getting set.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
60 Bison, 60
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henry on 2nd. Shoves one away. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Putting a receiver in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's a give for Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
It's Henry on the carry. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st at 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
No street. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Man in motion, headed right. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Another run for Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Once more, here's Henry. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Working quickly here.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
On the ground again on 4th and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Somebody came off the line early, and now you better add 5 yards to that field goal try. All right, penalty pushes them back. They are still out there. They're going to try for 2.
The Colts will line up for the
Time quarterback run here. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead.
58.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
20 minutes, 40 reader. Out.
Now it's Levis keeping it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
65. Colts 35.
Trujillo to kick it away. Young on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Begins with Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Running once more with Henry. He's out in the clear. And he cuts it back right. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails. And this is covered by the Jaguars.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Line up the design keeper. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.